Hey guys, Canadian Saint Nick back again with another solo Horde Week challenge. This time we're going up against Assassin Husk, as Fortnite likes to call them this time. Supposedly they're just more aggressive husks that will target the player instead of, I don't even know, the objective maybe. Um, I'm interested to see how this will work out, as well as how easily they can change the aggro of the husks in general. I think that kind of bodes well for the types of games they want to throw out in the future. So I'm really hoping that the aggro is something that's changed easily for the husk. Now, like most of these horde attempts that I do, I have a idea what I'd like to do. We're gonna see how well that turns out in practice. Um, there's not really too much to tell you in detail here. We just gotta kind of give it out. It'll be a mix of my advanced horde base build here, as well as taking advantage of my dragon ninja class. That has a little bit extra range on their dragon slash in general. Weapons primarily probably the super shredder. Probably gonna be using my gas room, so the dynamo, wall launcher, wooden floor spikes, and gas traps. Definitely gonna take advantage of the fact that I have 130 gas traps, even though they're absolutely completely overpowered. But I'll take advantage of that in my own way. Yeah, I think that about covers what I wanted to cover before we start this off. So without further ado,
stand by for an important weather alert.
That'll get it done.
definitely want to create as many of those as I can. Where's my? Okay, starting these. Oops, I should probably craft it. Oops. Luckily, this is just wood. Doesn't even matter.
Wave
I'll
incoming.
make this side
1
out
minute.
of stone, I think. Closer to their spawn.
Wave incoming. 30 seconds.
You serious?
No, it's incoming. It's incoming. Hey, did you guys know the wave was incoming? I did not notice. Um.
Wave incoming. 10 seconds.
I don't know how well I'll be able to do a 2x2 here.
Upward.
Wave start.
Ah, it's a kill wave. Wish I had saw that before I put that wall launcher on the front. I was debating a wall launcher or a floor spike.
You've been wonderful. Let's see. Husks.
Get wrecked. Use that superior vantage point. Oh, it would probably be good if I put a gas trap on the backside here, don't you think? Optional, as they say.
Sorry.
I hope they attack from two directions. I would, well, I should say two directions. I'm not simultaneously. Oh God, no. What I mean by two directions, I hope they attack. This wave they'll obviously attack from the northeast, but maybe next wave they'll attack from the east or from the north. I think that would kind of change up, make it a little bit more interesting. Though this wave is nice and simple so far. Oh yeah, another thing I was really hoping that they don't turn into is oh god, what's that annoying modifier I always avoid on the Dragon Ninja? I play Fortnite, I swear guys. Exploding Death Burst. That's what I don't like. I think that combined with no shields and ooh, and more aggressive husk would that would probably wreck me. I put these stairs on the back. Most people don't put these stairs on the back side here, but if you put your tunnel on the side here, oh, what was that? Check up on there. If you put your tunnel on the side here, and if you go even 3 squares out, no, 3 squares out is usually the limit here. But if you go 1 more square out, you put a wall here. Us that spawn up top here will usually walk and start beating against that wall if you only put stairs and what have you there. Oh, they're actually attacking this side. Oh my god, they're actually spawning that way too? Oh my god, it's a miracle. Normally I just build entire amplifiers. Or, I don't know, are these atlases? I'm pretty sure these are atlases.
Wave incoming. 1 minute.
Upward.
Oh, right, traps. So my theory was that if I just create a little bit of a box on top here to prevent some of the smaller husks getting up to me, I could just drag and slash on top of my tunnel, and that would be absolutely fine. It'll be interesting to see how it goes.
30 seconds.
Right now my traps are kind of super powered anyways, so I don't really need to.
Wish I could.
No, that's, I definitely sucked at my wall launchers there, I thought. Maybe I was wrong. Like, oh, that time I definitely
Wave
sucked at my
incoming.
wall
10
launchers.
seconds.
Because this tunnel's so long, I really don't need to worry about...
Wave start.
Flingers. Gross. Means I gotta stay close to the base.
And another. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Oh, well, I could craft a Sir Hootie. I'll craft a
A fourth
Mr.
in danger.
Stabsworth instead. Keep shooting. Oh, I missed that one. Oh god.
Not good. Is this all you got? Double jump. Ha! Ha! Ow! Take off.
Blasters, takers, flingers, and lobbers. Holy smokes, guys. I am not gonna have a fun time with this one. Right off the bat, that is a large wave. I see why they called it assassin. I don't really see the
Thanks. Leave.
oh, this guy's kind of tanky.
Thanks.
I shot him earlier.
Here you go.
I see you, bud.
Artillery.
Usually I like flingers on kill waves because they throw a lot more zombies into the tunnel itself.
Catch.
I saw that taker diving. I didn't want to, but I saw him.
Away. Slinger.
Oh, dodged. Dodged again.
Spinning death.
Killed. Oh my god. It's a miracle this amplifier isn't dead, to be honest with you. Hopefully things subside a little bit.
Upward. Let's build.
So I can only kill so many things at once. I think I might die from a
Stand
storm
by
over
for an
here.
important weather alert.
Jeez, that was awful. Alright, crunch time.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
They're all coming from over here.
Wave incoming. 1 minute. Wave incoming. 30 seconds.
Double jump.
Wave
I am
incoming.
worried that I might
10
get another
seconds.
wave of lobbers here, to be honest with you.
Wave
I
start.
want to build more on that last one. Sometimes they don't spawn in with the first wave, so maybe if I just keep building here. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a lava shield in the first place.
Die already.
There's that. Ultimately, though, we will oh,
So many.
see some stragglers coming off to the side here.
Brutal. I like it. Ha, ha. Away.
Yeah, I gotta definitely run from the bottom here and be a lot quicker. Oops. Those up. Oh, shoot. Saw that one way too late. That's alright though, we're halfway there. Whoa. I kinda don't want to waste a revive here, just in case it gets pretty hairy later on, so I might just... I mean, it's annoying that I'm losing 30 to 40 seconds of build time, but I feel like that's just gonna be an issue overall in general. I'm definitely used to having my shield, I'll say that, when I build outside the storm. And maybe I should have practiced this first before doing it, but I kind of like doing it raw. Of course, in the past weeks I have failed a couple times here and there, but for the most part it looks relatively easy. Knock on wood here, could get a lot worse. How am I spawning over here? Oh. And back into the... once more into the
Didn't
breach,
hurt.
as they say.
Upward.
Oh, that's cool. I
Wave
didn't realize that
incoming.
auto run
30
on.
seconds.
This side I'm really worried about a lobber wave, actually. Put my best foot forward here.
Wave incoming. 10 seconds.
I'll call you Huskbane.
Definitely remember to get rid of this
Wave
tree
start.
here. Oh, flingers, which means probably lobbers too, which means I need a lobber shield.
Double jump.
Make sure to anchor it to multiple points. Hopefully, okay, they definitely spawn. Okay.
Getting reports that your fort has uninvited guests. Go 86 them.
Just want to take away any and all. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I think I have gas traps on my base because it's the one that's pre-crafted, so I'm pretty sure I have gas traps on this side, as they warn that this side will be attacked anyways. Not to come off to the side like that flinger just did. I don't think I have gas traps over there. Oh, looks like we're doing this out of metal. I don't want to waste too many resources here.
Rawr, rawr, I get it. Take out the tosser.
Is this what they meant by super active? Even the flingers are targeting me? That's kind of cool. I don't mind. Really surprised that ceiling lasted.
Run away. No.
Metal corrosion on? I missed that? Little blooper?
Hack and slash. Oh, avenge me. The dead walk.
There's propanes too. Obviously we saw the propane earlier, so I just don't want to get too close, you know? It makes sense. Flingers and propanes generally go together. Earlier though, obviously we had that super wave of everything. So. I don't know. Paranoid, guys, just paranoid. I don't know if I want to give my gas. I think I'll give my gas splitters.
Away.
Oh, this time they're attacking the elbow. And the elbow is connected to the something bone. I don't know. I'm not a bone expert per se, but get the job done. I'd like to think.
Wave incoming. 30 seconds.
Oh, perfect. Again, these lava shields. I really don't have a lot of time to be building lava shields. Especially because the storm's just going to close in right around me anyways. I built this one out too far. I might not have enough resources to finish. We did it.
You started it.
I think healing pads might be something I want to craft here. I do have 130s, but they're legacy. Still something on the side here. I'm gonna try not putting defender pads down like every week. I try not to put defender pads down, but at the end of the day, defender pads are just traps. It's just normally I don't like the amount of resource it takes to make them safe. Oh god, I can't talk today, guys. Yeah, normally I don't like the amount of resources it takes to make them safe. What can I craft? Not subtype, rating. That's what I want. Can't craft any more obliterators. Upgrade my sword game. I don't want to hold two of these.
Hey, our force
So
can't
far this is a lot more challenging than I thought, to be honest with you. I know it seems like I'm doing this relatively easy, but I'm using up more resources than I have on all the other challenges, if you will. So I don't know how well it's going to turn out in the end, but only 4 uses and took me full health. That's kind of bad actually for 130. Even if it's legacy, the legacy rolls are supposed to be good enough. I guess if the legacy, I guess if the legacy rolls were good enough, they wouldn't have changed the perk system anyways.
Oh, good.
They've been known to get through.
Tell your friends.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Gotta survive for a wave, eh? Small background noise, no big deal. We doing so well so far, but the inability to just go out there and build more is definitely going to be challenging on our northeast amplifier over there. 'Cause that one is a doozy, at least. Oh, guys, calm down.
Stars out.
Whoa, I didn't want what? They nerf our damage too. That would explain a lot, I guess.
Stand by for an
Moment of
important
truth.
weather alert.
Okay. That's why I told myself not to forget to craft wall launchers. Create this added deterrent over here.
Wave incoming. 30 seconds.
Let's see. You serious?
Wave incoming. 10 seconds.
I build these front ones first, just because I could then fall back. Build the back ones,
Wave
obviously.
start.
But it also means like takers, lobbers, etc. They'll target this back side first, and then I still have that front side to take care
Hang on
of this
your
if
soul.
need be. Buddy,
Watch your eyes.
oh, if you could dodge a taker, you could dodge a ball, guys. Oh, if you could dodge another taker, you could dodge more balls. Don't let them tell you how to live your life. Wow, this damage. I have pretty good offense, all things considered.
Good.
They don't seem to be moving. That's kind of the weird thing. If I'm not, ooh,
Bad news.
I'm not close to them, they don't seem to want to move.
Sucker! Away.
Ooh, here we go, guys. Gonna sneak away out here. The secret to takers, guys. It's not difficult. Just run around in a circle and they can't get you. Some exterior traps out there. See, that time I did pretty good damage. Maybe I should shoot them in the butt more often. Maybe that's my secret.
Hold on to your souls.
Kind of shooting them in not the butt area, though. The front area. I don't know if takers are male or female. I won't assume their gender, though, because I am Canadian. Maybe I should be a little bit more gender neutral.
Look out. Upward. Mysterious ways, team.
Oh, whoa.
Tanker on the loose.
Buddy. Guy. Friend. Actually, I don't even really care if takers take me out here. Because the trap tunnels are holding. That's kind of what I was looking for the most. Might get one or two that come through, squeeze through a little bit, but as far as this goes, it'll be okay. Again, you know, we're losing another 40 seconds of building here, which is normally that's a big deal. Especially, you know, if they come back at this northeast side, that's going to be a big deal. But for the most part, it should be alright. Doing this one rather smoothly, all things considered. I haven't had to use that option where. I wonder if they're gonna proc on me right as they spawn in. Well, I definitely didn't need to use. I'm gonna use pop a turret. I should have popped a turret there, but I don't like being bullied, guys. I'll tell you that. I hate bullies even more. Oh, they're coming on the elbow again. You could have just kept running.
Wave incoming. 30 seconds.
Yeah,
sword.
It means the final wave with all the mini bosses gonna be on that side. That requires the most building. That's gonna be tough. I might quote unquote screw off here for the final wave. That would have been bad. I can't really. I don't have the time to misplace pieces here, so I gotta really.
Wave start.
That's not good. There's probably propane, so I'm gonna skedoodle and hope they didn't see me. I was about to say, what are the chances the shield extends far enough where I don't really have to care?
Stay down. Away.
It'll be interesting to see how these aggressive husks.
Look out. Fort's under attack.
A little proc here. The noise of a taker definitely spooked me. I don't know where he is. He's spooking the poop out of me. Oh, let me close those. What I need.
Double jump. Let's build. Interesting.
I think the one thing I'm probably most scared of here is the lava wave. On this side. If I could handle it. I don't know if I have enough resources, but if I can handle it, it should be okay. I used to funnel them all really well up here. It took a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time. It's not really possible on the solo matches. Obviously, this lava field is very excessive, but better be safe than sorry, if possible. I don't really mind building that extra lava shield here. It will be tough to build the lava shield on the east side of this. I think they just blew up a shoot ton of things. I'll get in there.
Storm's getting rowdy.
Looks like the storm's getting rowdy, guys. So I'm gonna.
Walk it off. Over here. Check out my sword. Storm swarm.
Buddy, it's not nice to shoot at people.
Stars out.
Can you believe these guys shooting at me? Like I could shoot back, buddy. Same thing. Oh,
Here you go.
no, I can't shoot back. I missed. It's over. This taker's gonna take me out.
Stand by for an important weather alert.
Oh, the elbow. They didn't come from a second way. That's kind of unfortunate. Bad time to reload, gun. In hindsight, though, I probably should have reloaded it anyways. Important thing to note here, you want to block off the top here on this
30
wave.
seconds. fix it, we got trouble.
Oh, well, that mini boss just decided he was going to go around anyway.
Double jump. Storm spook.
I should reinforce this just in case they get any bright ideas. Oh.
Smoke. Catch. Drag.
What the devil?
Flash.
Come in front of my turrets. Was the other one trap vulnerable? That's gonna take forever. Oh, there's something shooting at me.
Toughen up. Pick up the pace.
As long as I keep going from this way, it should be alright. Oh, is this already wave 8? I might not even have need to do the defenders on this one. This one was...
Watch your eyes. Ha! Ha! Ha!
I thought he really wanted me.
Smoke bomb. Surprise.
I just keep shooting him in the back of the head. Maybe we'll...
We're taking damage.
I've been
guys.
noticing body shots. I've been doing a lot more damage with the Shredder recently as opposed to headshots. I don't know why. I don't know if they swapped the modifiers. I have no clue what's going on there. Needless to say, though, I showed him what was what in the butt.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say there. That was a champion level throwdown. I'm just proud of myself mostly. This was this I think this was the first since week 2, I think, where it was only traps that I've been able to solo it on the first try.
Backward.
So pretty happy. Spent a good amount of resources, probably overbuilt a little bit.
Spinning deck.
Oh, that's not good.
Away. Huh. You serious?
Oh, that's also not good. That happens sometimes, but
Death cheat.
that's it.
Wish I could. Take her. Let's see.
Oh, got one. Ooh, that should hold. I still have no idea why they're coming all the way over there, or how they're coming all the way over there. I don't know if they're teleporting. That's something that happens with us, but I'm also worried that they're like going all the way around. But then they'd have to open up that, which that's not open. So then they'd have to go really all the way around to the other amplifier. But it doesn't even matter because it's a victory, guys. It's a nice, short, simple 38,000 combat score victory. 38,000 actually isn't too much. I think I might have broke 39 with only traps. I mean, that time was pretty much only traps anyways, but obviously the aggro probably played a small portion into the overall. Also, on the no trap one, on the only trap one, we had smashers as well, which count for a lot more combat. But overall, pretty good. I like the challenge so far. I like the thought process put in. I mean, I mentioned this at the start, but I really enjoy the thought process put in at the changing up the aggros for the zombies, or the husk, if you will. I think that was very creative. It'll be interesting to see if they elaborate on that a little bit more. Maybe change up some more objectives in the game itself, or even just add more objectives. Period. I wouldn't mind that. It's not that I dislike the game modes themselves. I think they're just, at this point, they're becoming very repetitive. Very, very, very repetitive. So it'd be nice to have more missions on hand. I finally got Field Agent Rio. I've been on the Reddit Discord with a lot of people, and they've just been gushing about her. I really like her skin. I think it's pretty cool. Kind of got that whole Doctor Who feel. But her damage is supposedly pretty good. Assuming, of course, you keep the phase to kill up, which is the increased pistol damage by 50% for 4 seconds after phase shift ends. For me personally, I wish that they had kept that up. Maybe about 6 or 7 seconds at least. I think that would benefit most regular players. I know there's a lot of BR players these days that really focus on guns, and this is kind of attuned to them because they generally have a lot higher reflexes, but I think a lot of Save the World players are more PvE focused for obvious reasons. I mean, this is a PvE mode, and probably lack some of those reflexes, or just don't want. We play PvE for the nice, relaxed atmosphere. A little bit of a challenge as far as building trap tunnels, perhaps. But if we're going to be using this hero, it wouldn't be bad to just have a little bit of a longer duration on the damage bonus. I mean, if she's geared anyways to that, might as well. The only thing I will say, though, is that she does have a lot of phase shifts in general, so comparatively, I don't know. I don't know Outlanders too well. So you might know my favorite class is the Ranger, but outside the Ranger, I'm a little bit scatterbrained as far as the numbers go. So just looking here, I wonder if she naturally has the perk where at the end of her phase shift, eliminating 3 enemies within 10 seconds after using phase shift will refund the phase shift charge. Interesting. Medium size enemies. So she has seismic impact. That's pretty cool. That's the Ragnarok ability, I believe. Ragnarok's another cool hero. He's got a really nice skin. Ability-based hero. Probably falls off a little bit in late game content until you overpower yourself, just like the Dragon Ninja that I play. So really cool. I enjoy that. Not really much else to say there, guys. As you can see, everything's all filled out. I do have enough skill points to max out my skill trees. It's just I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see, one, if they drop the new zone, are they going to put more skill points into the collection book where we need to use the collection book again, past that 135 mark, or are they just going to keep it, straight progression? You gain your levels, maybe at a much more difficult pace than it was previously, so that maybe each mission or each storyline progression you get a skill point. I think that would be a little bit better. But I'm waiting to spend my skill points, just because a lot of these are unnecessary. Like defender slots for Twine Peaks, I soloed my Twine Peaks without using a single defender, so I don't even need those. Of course, this last one I might need to get to buy, the next zone tree, if you will. But as far as all this other stuff goes, I have slow fields. I don't know if I bought all the banner ones. I did get all the supply drops. I did get the banner. The banner is pretty cool. I'd like to think that there's a use for teleporter and proximity mine, but in my mind, I can't think of a use better than just the hover turret as far as maneuverability goes. Now, if you had like a full team using mines instead of hover turrets, you could probably coordinate relatively well. A couple guys take the east side, a couple guys take the west side, so to speak. Just alternate with your mines at the end of your tunnel, and they can deal some pretty good damage to smashers and what have you that come out at the end. But ultimately, like, the cooldown on it is just too unreasonable, I believe. I think it's something like 2.5 minutes, even if you max it out. So the damage is there. It's just waiting that 2.5 minutes for a single target blast. It's really, really bad. So hopefully they work with that. Reduce the cooldown. I would say at least once every 10 seconds would make the mine useful. And I know once every 10 seconds, as far as gadget goes, seems really excessive because it doesn't really cost any resources. But if you're going to put it in the game, you got to make it useful. Even if that means taking it out of the skill tree and putting it in a hero class itself that uses it once every 10 seconds, fine. Put it on a constructor. Constructors definitely need that extra damage as far as trap tunnels go. So putting it on them would be helpful because their ability damage usually isn't enough to buff their trap tunnels where they're overpowered. Of course, that's another reason I play the ninja in general. My ability damage kind of blurs the line between tech and etc. and gives my traps a little bit of a boost. Same way that Shuriken Master Sarah gives a boost to your hover turrets through tech, just from boosting the abilities. That's also why I use Shuriken Master with my heavy base during my solo attempts. Something previously nobody else had done before. Now, as far as teleporters go, they're semi-useful. It's just the cooldown on them really makes them less useful than jump pads in general. And as far as... I think those are the only two gadgets I don't really have maxed out. I mean, there was that glitch, you know, way back in the day when people put their teleporter on top of the van and glitched it out that way to just cheese it so zombies wouldn't attack it. But as far as things go, it was nice and taken care of in a timely manner, so people didn't exploit it too much. But without further ado, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you tuned in live to the stream, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. But for now, I'm going to head off and take care of my health. My back has been terrible lately, so I haven't been able to stream as often as I had. My solo Saturdays turned into solo Sunday real quick this weekend. So I think I'm just going to take this week and take care of my health instead of making an abundant amount of content. However, that just means laying down a lot for me. Obviously, I have a lot of exercises to do as well to keep things moving appropriately, but laying down gives me plenty of time to brainstorm ideas for future videos. So I'm kind of backed up right now on content to create. But if you think or you want me to lay my opinion out there for something, just hit me up. I'm more than welcome to have any kind of conversation with anybody at all who's interested in Fortnite PvE. I think there's a lot of great community members out there, and if there's anybody who can put their ego aside and kind of come together, I think we could get a lot done. But I think there's a lot of people with an ego on Fortnite PvE, and they just spend a little bit too much time thinking of themselves. So, without further ado, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Canadian Saint Nick with another solo horde, this time Sunday. First attempt clear. This is my first attempt clear on the horde challenges. The last one, I believe, was week 3 or week 2, the no trap one. I kind of lose track of the weeks in general, but thank you very much and have a wonderful day. If you really liked the video, like, share, especially subscribe, especially like, because I like you. So have a wonderful day, guys. It's sunny here, and I hope it's sunny there too. But at the very least, hopefully you spend it well.